Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike, and we're here on the 9th green at Clovernook Country Club. Our golf course is known for fast undulating greens. We're going to just give you a few things to work on how to putt these difficult slopey greens that you may face around town. And Dave is just going to try and use his imagination as what he would need to do to roll the ball along that slope and let it roll down to the hole. Imagine a bucket of water being poured from the top corner of the green down to the hole. And there are two different ways you can think about it. When you're putting long putts, you can either putt to a spot that you feel like is the top of the break and the ball will then swing into the hole, or you can picture the hole as a clock dial and what number will the ball have to go in on for it to go in. Most people are one or the other, they're not the same. So if you pick a spot and you see the line easier, you'll make more putts that way and you'll three putt a whole lot less. And if you're really thinking about making putts like these, it's okay to try and make the ball go in on those numbers on those spots.
What a lot of players do when they get just off of the green and they're starting to chip the holes is they tend to grab the same club. Most of us reach for a high lofted wedge club and we're trying to throw the ball halfway to the hole or all the way to the hole and get it to stop. And that becomes a very difficult task for us because we don't get to practice enough and we don't have all that feel and everything. What we try to teach and the theory that I like is getting the ball rolling on the green as fast as we can like a putt. Most of us can stand back here and use our imagination, and we feel like if we're rolling a ball across this green, we can see the break on it and we can see how the ball is going to react once it gets onto the green. So what I'm going to try to do here is, currently right now I got a 7-iron. I'm only going to try to throw this ball about 5-6 feet on the green and get it rolling like a putt as fast as I can.
And what we'll show you here is, as he's telling you how he's going to hit the shot, I'm going to show you the setup. His feet are very close together, that is for contact purposes. His weight is heavily on his left side, I'd say about 70-30 as far as percentages go, and the ball is back in his stance. You want the ball off of your right foot as a right-handed golfer because you want the ball to roll. If you want the ball to go higher, we'd put it off our left foot, but here we want to drive the ball low and let the slopes on these difficult greens use them to our advantage as we would when we were putting. In this case, he's going to take a 56-degree wedge out, which is something you can also do. What makes this difficult is you have to fly the first slope and attempt to get the ball to spin. So he's still going to put this one off his rear foot, but it's very difficult to get the ball to stop close. If it hits into the slope, the ball will check very quickly, leaving him a long putt. And if he flies it too far, a lot of times the ball won't spin quick enough. So it's very difficult to be so precise. If you don't hit your precise spot here, you're going to leave yourself a longer putt. Whereas if you use this club, especially with the higher handicappers, it's a lot easier to get the ball close to the hole. Now some people don't even like chipping at all. They fear anything that has a shaft or a hosel in it. And so what you can do is use either a hybrid club or a fairway wood to do the same thing that the 7-iron will do. You will set up identically and swing your arms as if you had a putter in your hands. And the mass of the club will do the work for you. And so that ball hugs the ground a little bit more, but gets over most of this condition by just jumping up into the air. In this case, the fairway cut. And that touch is very good. That could go in. That's a good shot. And so this is also a very handy tool to use around the greens. But the thing that we want to get you to understand on these shots is we have 14 clubs in this bag, and you're to use all of them, not just one chipping club, like a 60-degree. A lot of younger players, too, they want to chip everything up into the air and spin it. Well, it's so difficult to be precise, especially under pressure, that it's okay to use some different clubs. Some people would, if we were going to the back left hole location, you may use a 7-iron. Some people would use a 6. Some people would use the hybrid. So it's okay to use clubs from club to club to use in different situations there.
The key to this theory is using your putting stroke and don't get any breakdown in the back of the left wrist. Keep the back of the left wrist going straight towards your target. Don't get flippy with it, so don't stop the hands and let the club pass the hands. Just keep those hands moving, nice and firm in the wrist area, just like you would when you're putting. And what you'll find out is your consistency will be a lot more better. Your grouping of balls will be closer this way by trying to land the ball on the green as fast as you can than it will be if you're trying to throw the ball all the way to the hole. We can hit that great shot and get it up there and get it close, but consistent wise, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, we're going to be much better off getting the ball on the green, rolling like a putt as fast as we can.
So in summary of this shot, if you have a lot of green to work with, it's okay to take a 7-iron or just use the tools in your bag that you have for you. Feet close together, ball in the back part of your stance, your weight forward, and swing it like you would your putter. No weight shift, just stay up in there so the ball jumps over the condition and rolls up the slope. And I hope this helps your game a lot, and that you practice, practice, practice. That's what short game is all about.
Thanks for watching the Greater Cincinnati Golf Academy School of Golf, presented by Golf Exchange.